Hey, welcome back guys to my channel. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos and learning something new from my channel. So in this video I want to share this amazing tool that I ordered from China, but actually it was sold on eBay. It's also sold on AliExpress and other websites, but I found this cheapest on eBay for some reason. I don't know why, but somebody was selling this on eBay from China. This was literally $26.68 plus tax, and looks like I'm looking at my receipt right now. I paid $28.15 after taxes, which I think is amazing, for this type of tool. It's quite heavy, and I'm maybe show my scale and show you how much it weighed. It's quite heavy, and I'm looking at my let's see. And I'm looking at my tracking details. Looks like I paid for this item on November 19th and it was delivered on December 3. And it literally came from Shenzhen, China. I'll maybe upload like a screenshot of my actual tracking details so you can see. It's pretty cool, when you see the item was actually shipped from China, and it came all the way to US. I think it's amazing. But before we begin, let me show you the weight. So here's my scale. It's 0. Look at that. That thing is about 7 ounce, and if I do in gram, that comes down to 190 gram, which is quite heavy. 200 gram for this tool, or 6.7 ounce, quite heavy. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this tool, and I kind of tested yesterday. It works amazing. And then my goal is to basically fix this camera with the arm I ordered from China, which is this. So I ordered this arm from China, and of course I'll be fixing another drone. I don't have to do all the detail video. Again, you remove the camera. It has a broken arm, you can clearly see. So I will be basically replacing this arm with this. Without this tool, it's nearly impossible. It's pretty hard. You're going to damage something. So yeah, it's just not worth it, Okay, this is the main tool, guys. Look at that. This is the main tool. It's basically like a C clamp or D clamp. It's just a smaller version, and it's just super straight. And another cool thing is about these little pokey, I don't know what you call it, but like a little nail or something. They like fit perfectly in their bearing area. They like fit perfect in there. So I will show you that as well. So let's see. So yeah, I'm gonna remove these puppies. And then these are like a little bracket, and I'll show you how they work, which is amazing. They are designed to fit perfect in DJI Mini 2, 1 and stuff like that models. So I'm gonna put this stuff here. Now, actually I put it backward, looks like. Yep, I put this puppy backward, but I'm gonna show you how it works. So okay, when again, this is of course broken one, but I opened this stuff as well. But there's normally a screw here in this hole. You can let me make sure you see it. Yep, you see it. So there's normally a screw here, which looks like this. Look at this camera. You see how there's a screw in there? So normally there's a screw like this. So you remove the screw. And the reason I also decided to make this video, because I was looking for a video online. I did not find any video that's in English. I did find one video that's like in foreign language. I don't know, it's Vietnamese or Chinese, I don't know. But there was no really video that really shows this tool online, and I'm like, what, why don't I make it so I can help out. But yeah, there's normally a screw. So you remove the screw, and this side is a flat side. Look at that. So the goal is you basically push this puppy downward. So now to open this thing, I have to push it from here, and this is the tool I was using yesterday, this little one. See, they're so skinny I can't even lift it. There you go. And look at that. This like fits perfect. Look at that. This like fits perfect in here. Now, there's normally a hole in here. Look at it. There's a hole here. So what you do, you put this puppy in here like this. Now this is ready. Now, because you will be pressing from here, right? This will come out this way. So you need like some sort of like a cap or something. So there's a hole here, which, look at that. This thing fits perfect. Now look at that. It went perfect in there. Like perfect. So now what I will be doing here to remove this, I will be putting this bracket like this, and tightening this puppy from here. And you know, I also made a mistake yesterday, which I kind of learned my lesson. Oopsie. Okay, if you don't put this lip, right, if you don't put this and you just push it, these things, you see, because basically, let me get something so I can explain you better. Okay, if you don't put this cap, this metal cap, right, if you don't put this cap and you push it, the whole thing get bended. See, this and this, they kind of come outward. So then they don't line up straight. So it's very important. And see, this one actually, this went perfect. You see this little latch or this little cut or edge? Look at that, how it fits. It's freaking designed like perfectly to fit here. And look at that in the middle, the little pin is right in the middle. I mean, you cannot go wrong when you use this tool. It's amazing. I used it yesterday. I'm like, this is a lifesaver. If you are looking to repair your drone, this little device or this little clamp is must to have. So this one, again, I made a mistake, but yeah, it's important you use this little bracket. If you don't use it, it's gonna bend the whole thing. But by putting this thing, it basically, you know, hold everything else here and just put the tension on the pin, which is perfect. That's exactly what you want. So yeah, this thing, I put it in there. It's perfectly, I can see the hole is straight. I don't know if you can see it, but the hole is perfectly straight. Now I'm going to use my tool here and I'll show you how it comes out. So let me kind of go a little more tight. It's kind of a little hard to kind of line it up, or tricky, I should say. But once it's there, it'll do all the work itself. You'll see. There you go. There you go. It's in there. Now this is like a little, you know, support you push it with. Now it'll still able to see, just to make sure it's in there a little bit. There you go. See, I was able to push it. It's exactly in the middle right now. Now all you have to do is twist it. There you go. I don't know if you heard the little click. Now this click means it pushed it. Now there you go. There you go. I can feel it, and there you go, guys. It went all the way in. It is that freaking easy. I mean, this thing is amazing. Look at that. See how this pin came out. Now you can either use tweezer or something. Let's see if it comes out. If not, oh, it came out. But there you go, guys. Look at it, how neatly. And now this will be released. Look at that. So if you're replacing this bracket or this bracket, I mean, you know what to do now. Look at that. How neatly it came out. See how neatly it came out. And plus, nothing is damaged, right? It's just perfect. I mean, this thing is like a lifesaver. Now I'm going to remove this to show you, because you can kind of see broken. This is actually a broken camera. I wanted to repair, but I realized I need this tool. Now I'm going to do this one. And see, this one goes perfect here, right? And now I'm going to put this one like this. Hide this thing. There you go. Let's make sure it's in the middle, and it is in the middle. Where is my thing? There. Now watch. There you go. It's already out. There you go, guys. And if you need more push, then you change this thing to this one. This is the same size, just longer stick. But if it doesn't come out, I had to use it yesterday once, but if it's working with this, you're fine. But look at that. I removed this. Now watch this. Oh, this one I may need the longer one. Yeah, it's not coming out. So yeah, let's swap it. Yep, that's a longer one. Look at that. This is the longer one. And I think I'll just put it like this, just because it's loose already, but you want to use the actual bracket on the other side before you do it. But let's see. But it's loose, so I'm just going to push it with this. See, it's loose. I can just do with the hand. And pay attention. See how it's coming out. Look at that. It's already out. I mean, this thing is amazing. There you go. It just popped out. Now look at that, guys. There you go. See, without this tool, it is a nightmare. You cannot remove this tool. But yeah, like I said, this is the $28 tool. Again, I'm not a sponsor. I purchased this thing for myself, and I will be using it to repair more drones and stuff. But if you are looking to repair yourself or DIY, this is must to have type of tool. I mean, yeah, this is amazing. So yeah, look at that. I basically opened the parts. Now if I have to repair this bracket, I can easily repair it. I can order a new one and repair it and use this pin backward. I mean, you can reuse this pin. So yeah, guys. So one, I wanted to show you, kind of unboxing of this little device, and wanted to show you what works. Now I'm gonna jump on my actual camera, and I'm gonna do on that and see how well it works. So I'm gonna put all these tools aside because they work. But yeah, guys, this might be a little long video because I don't know. Because again, this is my pretty much the second time. I mean, the first time I opened the gimbal there. So I'm not super expert, to be honest, but I kind of have the very good idea how it works. So we'll see how it goes, right? So yeah, let's get the screwdriver. Okay, first I'm gonna remove these little top bracket because we have to remove that puppy. Okay. Screw number 1. And screw number 2. All right, now this thing should be free. And it's a broken, guys. It's a broken cable, so I'm gonna trash it. There you go. See, it came right off. This is the broken cable from a broken drone. Okay, this stick we put it here. All right, now, okay, this is just a sticker, guys. Look at this. You see, okay, there are two sides of the camera, right? One side is a hard plastic, right? And this is actually a sticker. So what you do here is you basically kind of poke in there carefully without making scratches. Wow. Yeah, it's more like a cap. I thought it's more like a thin sticker, but it's actually more as a cap. But there you go. We finally got it removed. And yeah, we put it right here. But look at that. That's where you push this puppy out to release the camera before we replace this like a bracket. Okay, so let's do one at a time. Now we gotta open, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna open this screw so we can release this cable. There you go. All right, now this is also a sticker, guys, right below. This is also a sticker. So yeah, let's open these screws on the back so we can access the cable even more. All right, look at that. This puppy just comes right off. Nothing is holding this. Okay, now you can kind of see the cord going all the way, all around. Now the cord is going in this thing. Okay, I believe you just pops this puppy out. Let's see. Yep, it just, glued in. There you go. There you go. It just glued in. It's just a little cap. But there you go, guys. Now we gotta open these screws. So the goal is we have to remove this camera first. Okay, to change this bracket, you have to basically, let me think. Okay, you need room here, right? You need room here. Okay, you have to remove, the goal is remove this puppy. Then this will be released. But to remove this, you need room below, because you have to also push it upward. So you have to remove this actual camera before you can access this side. So it's kind of tricky. So yeah, the goal, yeah, so we have to, of course, remove this screw as well. There you go. There you go. All right, so now we need to, there you go. Now we need to open these screws. So open this. There you go. There you go, the second screw. Okay, now let's see. Okay, now we gotta open this little back cap, you know, the behind the camera, this little cap. Yep, this is the one from the other one. I'm just looking. Yes, it's all basically glued in. Oops. It's all glued in. Yep, one side has a little latch. Oh, there's a screw, guys. There is a screw. Never mind. There is a screw. Okay, yep, so screw is right here. I didn't realize. Okay, the screw is right here, so you have to remove this puppy first before we can access the screw. So let's see. Okay, there we go. Now let's open the screw. Oops. Okay, there's a screw. Now this lid should be released. There you go, guys. This puppy is released. Yep, we're finally in the guts of the camera now. All right, now we have to remove. Okay, let's see. This way we have better room. Okay. Now we have to remove this cable. This is basically like a little, you know, this cable. This cable basically at the end meet to an actual camera chip. This is what they call camera chip, and I'll show you another picture I have laying around with me. Okay, this is what you call camera chip, guys. Look at that. This is the actual camera module that's inside, right? So this puppy is very fragile. You have to lift these little two black things from the corner. Maybe go on both sides. That way I can lift it evenly. Like that. Look at that. There you go. There you go. See how I kind of lift it from the both? Because one time I was doing it, and because I was lifting from one side, this tiny thing cracked. I mean, you want to be more careful with this puppy. It's so fragile, so fragile. So yeah, let's try to remove this chip now, because we have to remove it before we have more room, you know, in order to replace other stuff. And I'll try my best not to remove everything, only essential, because our goal is just to replace this little bracket, right? That's all I'm doing. So yeah, we remove this cable, just put on the side. You cannot pull it out yet, just because the camera is in the middle. So you have to lift this camera with something. Let's see, it's just like a glued in, right? There's a little sticky stuff in there, nothing too complicated. You just have to lift it up and it'll come right off. Let's see. There you go. I've made a big crack noise. Hopefully I did not crack anything. I should not, but let's see. There you go, guys. This is what you call actual chip. Yep, everything looks fine. It is supposed to look like this. So yeah, this puppy is released. So let's put on the side. All right, now there you go. You have access to cable, so that's good. We got the cable out. And you know, my goal is not to even bend this cable too much, because we already know, you know, what direction this cable is going. I'll just leave as in natural position at all, so I'm not going to move it too much. Yep, so let's see. Yep, so we just need to remove this plastic piece before I can access to actual camera with this press. So yeah, we gotta pull this puppy out. Let's get a bigger tweezer. There you go. It was just kind of pain. But there you go, guys. Finally, we have access to an actual camera. So now we will use our press. So let's see, we have to push this side. Look at that. We have to push this side because there's a hole here, right? We have to push it this side. The pin will come out this way. So we have to put the big one. Where is the other one? Yep, it's in there. So we need to use this bracket. This one. We have to put it in here. Yeah, I'm looking if I have room here. I really don't. Yeah, we have to actually access. Yeah, we need to remove this puppy. All right, let's see. So yep, this drone, this thing is inside now. All right, so let's replace this one with the smaller one, which is this. Like that. Let's put our Tulio here. Oops, I dropped the bearing. Fine. All right. All right, let's see. Let's push this puppy so it's exactly in the middle. And yes, it is. Now we will put this tool. Yep, you want to center this little pointy thing right on that screw area. And before you put the full tension, let's make sure it's in the middle. You can kind of see from here. You want to make sure it's right in the middle. There we go. It was a little bit not fully centered, but I just did it now. Now it's fully centered. Now make sure you pay attention to the noise. When you hear the noise, it means it's coming out. Now listen. It sounded like it cracked, but it's actually not, because I thought the first time too it's like cracked, but it's not a crack. Now this puppy should be released. Let's see. Look at that, guys. This pin is out. Look at that. This pin is out. Mostly out, but I now have to use a longer one. Okay, put this long one because now we need more room to push it more outward. All right, let's see. Is it in the middle? Yes, it's in the middle. There you go. I can feel the push. That's it. This is it, guys. Look at that. Okay, now this camera should be released. Let's get this puppy. All right, let's see. There you go. Now this camera is released. Look at that. Beautiful, clean removal. So yes, this is removed and happy. And now now look at that. Now I have access to this side, guys. This side. This is what we needed originally. That's the whole reason, right? Now we have access to this side. And that's where I will be pushing here. So now again we have a sticker here. So first remove this stupid sticker. Like literally a freaking brain surgery, right? All right, we are our drone brain surgeons. Yeah, let's remove it. I don't know. I hate to remove this side, but looks like we will have to, because there's just not enough room and I don't want to bend it in a wrong way. So yeah, let's remove this screw. All right. There you go. This is removed. You know what, might as well remove this wire completely because we're almost there. So why do we even have this wire? So let's remove it. There you go. This wire is fully released. So put this puppy aside. Now we are free with the actual body. So yeah, let's push this here. So we need this one here. You see this little cut? So this goes perfect in here like that. Look at that. Perfect. Now we can push this here. We have enough room this time. There you go. Tight. Let's make sure it's in the middle, and yes, it's mostly in middle. Yep, there we go. It's pretty much in good shape. Now let's tighten this thing. There we go. It sounds like it cracked, but I'm telling you, this thing is so tightly in. Nope, it's still not coming out. We gotta use a longer one now. All right, let's see. Okay, there you go. I can feel it. There you go. It's out now, and let's see. There we go, guys. It's out. Beautiful shape. This is the pin. Yeah, let's make sure. I don't think we cracked it. Maybe we did. I don't know. It made like a kind of pretty loud noise. I mean, I can't tell. Maybe it's a crack. I mean, you guys judge yourself. Maybe it's a little crack, but I don't know. I can't tell. But it's not really impacting anything, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, finally we have access to this puppy that we have to replace. Look at that. Finally. Now we have to use the big one, which is this right here. Change this puppy to a small one like this. And also, guys, goal from my videos are like, I don't want to show just the beautiful parts, just things are opening. I want to show you all the annoying parts. But I like to do a fast forward so my video won't be like, 1 hour long. I mean, it might be still 1 hour long, but at least, you're not sitting and watching the efforts I'm putting. So I like to show that all the efforts I'm doing, including all the annoying ones, so you kind of know, what it takes to replace it. So that's the goal. But yeah, let's see. All right, there we go. Make sure it's lined up exactly in the middle. I'm just going to tighten it a little bit until I can see it. It's in the middle. And let's see. Yep, perfect. Like, watch here. Look at that, how it's in the middle now. Now I'm going to take this thing, press it. Look at that. There. Sound like a freaking it cracked, but that's normal. Yep, looks like we have to push it a little more. So I need to use a longer one. There you go. Oh, look at that. It looks easy with the tool, but it's super hard. Just the easiest things also like, harder. Let's see. Comes out so easy with this tool. Look at that. So easy. There you go. Finally, it's fully out. There you go, guys. So this is the actual thing. Here is the pin. And now it's released from here. Look at that. Beautiful. This thing is finally released. Now that's your broken part. And this is your good part. It comes with these rubber boots as well. But yeah, guys, look at that. Look at that. There you go. Just for this tiny bracket, we had to remove the whole thing. How crazy is that? Look at that. All right, so that's a broken one. That's a good one. So we'll just do everything backward now. Okay guys, so this is how it will be going. Now, see, it's very tricky to kind of figure out, but kind of maybe watch this section. This arm has to be like this, and this puppy goes here. And if you're not sure, kind of pay attention to this little plastic thing. You see how it's like hit here? It's meant to be like this, so it does not go, you know, super this side. Okay, if you remember, we pushed it this way, and it came out here. So we have to do backward. Now we have to push it from here. Oh, it's actually pretty loose. Look at that. Maybe it's a different one because this is really loose. All right, let's see. Yeah, this is really loose. Maybe it's normal. I guess it really doesn't matter, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's normalio. Because there's a thing on the end, little thick part, that basically gets stuck in there. So yeah, let's see. You push it here. Yep, like that. There you go. Look at that. It's already working pretty smooth. Look at that. That's it. So now we will push it with this press. And then I will put a screw here. I mean, technically I should be using a big one. Let me do the right way. So this is the pressed one. See how one side has this little big cap? This is the pressed one where you press something down. Because it's a flat. So, let's see. And don't press too much because it can bend it. We just need to press a little bit so it kind of gets like latched in. That's it. So let's see. Okay, I think I pressed a little bit. Yep, it's pretty smooth. That's all we want. Yep. Is it coming out? Oh, it does come out. You know what? It's fine. I'm just going to put a screw here because I would rather not press it too much where it'll bend. It's not latching. I don't know if I use the wrong one. I don't know. I don't think so because they all are same. But that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll just put the screw back in and it'll hold itself. Because the screw is basically supposed to hold this thing in place. So yeah, once you put the screw, there's no way it's going to come out. So that's how I'm going to do it. All right, that's good. Yep. Now let's see. Look at that. Not coming out at all. It does have a little thing, but I think it's fine. Yep, it's all the way in here. I'm not going to push it more. I'm happy with this, so that's good. Okay, So that's happy. All right, so let's do the next one, guys. Next one is this puppy, which goes like this. Yep, it goes like this. Look at that. That's how it will be going. Okay, let's make sure it goes this way, not this way, because it's very tricky, right? Okay, this makes sense to me, because if the cord is coming here, it goes all the way in here and then it connects here. So yeah, do this way, guys. It's confusing because it can go like this and it can go like this. So I think it will be going like this way. Look at that. Why? Because when the cord is coming here, it goes all the way around and in this thing, and then it connects right here. So it will be going like this because there is no opening this side. So this makes sense why this will be connecting this way, right? Okay, so I'm gonna be doing this way. So once again, it will be going, the pin will be pushing from this side. There you go. There you go. Mostly done with the hand, but look at that. It's already looking like a gimbal shape, right? So now we have to press it. Okay, so let's do it this way. Again, I would rather push it less than too much, because bending is not good than pushing, you know. I mean, I would rather just not bend it. So let's see. Yep, make sure it's straight. And let's see. I think it's already in. Now let's tighten a little bit. Yep, that's good. I don't want to tighten too much. Let's see, how is this looking? Oh, look at that. It's spinning the whole thing. Look at that, guys. Beautiful. Nope, it's not even coming out. So perfect. Perfecto. Now I'm going to put a screw here. I don't know if it's the right screw because it's having trouble going in. Let's see. Maybe it's this one. It's fine. I'm going to use this screw. I have more to it, so it's fine. Let's see if this screw is the right way. Yep, that's it, guys. Look at that. This is the right screw. It went perfect. I'm going to push a little bit more because it's also spinning from this side, which I don't like it. I mean, it's fine, but I would like to push it a little more. All right, guys, look at that. Looks like it's like gimbal in good shape. But yeah, we fixed this little bracket, the actual root cause. Everything looks beautifully. All right, now I guess we can just assemble everything back in and we will see. Okay, so let's do the cord now. Well, I guess before the cord I can do the actual drone assembly like this one. All right, let's see. Yep, this one has more smoothness, guys. Look at that. This is more smooth. So this should be good. Let me push this puppy in. All right, let's see. Yep, it is perfect, guys. Look at that, so smooth. No magnetic feel at all. It's perfect. I'm gonna put a screw back in because I like that screw in there for extra safety. All right, perfect. Yep. So we literally have the gimbal ready, guys, pretty much, other than, you know, just those cables around. But other than that, looks like it's in pretty good shape. Okay, so let's see if I should put this part. Let's see. Okay, this part went in. Now before I put the camera, I would like to get the cable. So let's get the cable going and we will go from there. All right, let's see. Okay, so yeah, we gotta remove a screw. Oh, where's my screwdriver? Okay, there you go. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go, guys. That's the first cable went in. Then the cable goes in this latch. Be very careful. Then it's going to turn around here like this, and then it's going to go in this curve. All right, let's see, like this. Let's not bend too much. I'm still going with the natural, you know, the way it was like bended. I'm just kind of using my common sense. Again, I'm not following any instructions, guys. I'm not watching like YouTube videos, you know. I'm just basically using my common sense and using the natural curve this thing has. Now look at that. This thing is perfect and moving around. Now, no, this one goes here. It's just a cover. Okay, so we push the cable in. There you go. Very, very fragile. Just be careful not to damage the cord. There you go. Now, this one. They looks kind of same, but you know, it's a very minor difference. This cap goes here like this. Now we put the screws in there. I believe the screws are these. Let's see. Okay. Let's make sure we really don't poke in the wire. Okay, this goes like this. There you go. Beautiful. Looks like good so far, guys. Look at that. Everything looks good here. Okay, now we need to do this side. So first you need this one. Yep. This will be going like this, but the cord will be going from this thing. If you remember, the cord will be going like that. I believe the both cord goes in there. Let's see. Yep, like that. Oh yeah, second one goes in here, guys. Second one in this hole. So just do the one cord for now. Yep, let's see. It's kind of challenging, but let's see. Okay, I'm gonna connect this cord because otherwise I don't know how I'm gonna connect it. So let's connect this cable first. Yeah, you kind of have to bend it, I guess, a little bit. There you go, guys. There you go. Very tricky. There you go. There you go. Okay, now you twist this puppy. Not much room here, you know. Well, let's do it again. I'm gonna release the cable. Looks like we have to bend it first. Yeah, this has to be bended in this direction. So that's how it will be going. So let's kind of keep it in this shape, right? There you go. Very tricky. You just have to go around and then do it. There you go. Yep, it's in. So there you go, guys. Okay, I remember I'm also missing the bearing. This bearing. This bearing just goes in here like this. I don't know why it's loose, but there you go. That's how it's gonna go. There you go, guys. Beautiful. Beautifully. That's how it's gonna go. There you go. Now it's looking like a drone gimbal. There you go. Perfect. Okay, see how flexible it is? Perfect. Now that's the last part we will be doing. Okay, so now we will be putting this cord inside like this, and we can close this upper lip, which is basically this cap. Yep, it just sticks in there. Oh yeah, we gotta put 2 screws there. Yep, beautiful loose, and yep, 1 screw is in. I gotta do the other one. Perfect, guys. Look at that. Perfect. Perfectly tight. Looks perfect. Okay, now lastly we will be doing the actual camera, or I should say camera chip. So yeah, let's do this carefully. So we're gonna move this cord on the side. And this is a beautiful looking camera. Let's move this little glue looking thing on the side a little bit. And it's normal because this is just like a glue for like a, you know, moisture barrier, and also just to hold it in place. Like this is doing a lot of things. But yeah, just move this a little bit. Like that. It's already clean. I didn't touch my hand, but there you go. All right, let's see. You know, one thing I don't know if this goes like this or this. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I might have to get my other thing, the back thing. We might get an answer from here. Okay, this should help, guys. Look at that. This thing has this little foam looking thing, right? And we know there is a screw here which is here. Oh, you know what? We missed it, guys. We have to put this thing after. We have to put a screw here. Okay, so this will be going like this, because we have to put a screw here like this, and then this will be going. So we kind of made some mistake here, and that's fine. So let's, okay, so the cord will be going this side. It's confusing, but remember, the cord is going this side, so camera will be going like this. Okay, at least we know that. So I'm just going to push the camera in, keeping this cord away. Yep, which makes sense. There's a little cut here. Look at that. There's a little cut here, and that's actually for the enough room for the cord when you press this puppy down, which makes so much sense now why it's designed the way it's designed. Yep, the cord is in. Let's push the camera downward. There you go. Keep the cord in this place. Okay, I don't know if it's in all the way. Let's push it more, I guess. Okay, I think that's it, guys. Yep, camera is in. I can see it. Okay, let's put this thing in there now. All right, let's see. Yep, this will be going like this. There you go. There you go, guys. Very tricky, very tiny and fragile, but we did it. So this is how the cord is in now, beautifully. Okay, it's in. Now let's put this cap on the top. This will be going like this. Yep, like that. Now we have to put the screw here, which we actually missed. So I'm glad, you know, if you're watching this video, you kind of know what not to miss. So now I'm going to open these screws. All right. I mean, I don't know if I have enough room, guys, you know, it's a very small area. I don't want to remove too much. Okay, I have enough room here. I'm just going to put the screw right here because it's very small area. So let's see, I don't know what screw to use, but I'm going to use this one. There you go. Voila. All right. All right, good enough tight. Now let's put this puppy, and there you go. Beautiful. Everything looks good. Now we have to put these two screws, and then we can close it, and looks like we're done after that. Wow. Yep, we have to put a plastic piece here, which is right here. All right. Let's see. There you go. This plastic piece goes right here. Did that. Okay. Yep, drone is moving smooth. Okay, now let's put two screws here. All right, this is good and happy. Now let's put this lid. It should just glue back in because there's nothing else to do here, just literally a cap. There you go. Voila. Alright guys, finally our drone looks like camera is done. Look at that. Yes, we don't have a tape, so I'll put a sticker or something later just to hide this thing. But it should not really impact. But our drone is done beautifully. So now I will put these rubber boot, which should be going like this, I believe. Okay. Yep, that's how our boot should be going. Yep, like this. And this one I believe goes inward as well. Like this. Yep, like that. Alright guys, our gimbal is happy and ready. So let's get my drone and then we will put this puppy together and then we'll test. Alright guys, my drone is here now. Oops. But you can see the camera is missing here. I'm gonna fast forward the whole thing just because you can watch my other video if you want to see in detail and slow motion. In slow way, but I'm still gonna maybe do a little slow so you can kind of see it. But yeah, there are 4 screws, and you know what? I don't even have screws. I already removed the screws before. Yeah, I'm gonna replace this puppy so it doesn't matter because look at that crack. I'm gonna replace this lid later. But yeah guys, let's put the beautiful looking camera now. There you go. And we're gonna be cutting the other side later, but it's fine right now. Let's see. There you go. 2 rubbers are in. Let's do these bottom ones. There you go. In. Look at that. We can cut it. We don't have to cut it, but whatever. It's on your choice. But yeah, look at that. Gimbal looks good, beautiful. But yeah, look at that, beautiful. Now let's put the cord. Yep, we have one of these, and then the second one goes inside. But yeah, let's do this. There you go. It's in. Push a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Now we need that little holding thing, which is this. Yeah, because it's a new body, guys, that's why it's kind of harder for me to tie because it's a newer one, so it's creating a thread. But yep, this cord will be going inside this little bracket now, like a holder. Careful. And you know what, we can do that later. So let's open the back side.
Yep, there are no screws, so I should be able to just remove it.
Let's remove the 3 screws. Okay. Okay, there you go. The cord is out. Now we have to simply bend it and then connect it. There you go. And make sure you put the hot glue on the top, guys. I'll do it offline. I just want to test it now, and then I'll, complete this video, so that way I can just do the hot glue portion later. But yep, make sure it's seated well, and it is. And we'll do a test after this, once I complete this whole thing. But yeah, now I can put this cord in this little bracket. Yep, there we go. It's in. So yeah, everything looks good. Now let's put this cord and we'll test it. After that, let's see. And yeah, we gotta put the hot glue here too. Okay, the cord is in. You know what, it's fine at this point. I'm just going to test it so we can finally see if it's happy or not, because everything is in good shape. And yeah, I'll put the other stuff later. Okay, we got the battery. Turn it on. That's pretty weak battery. Let me change a different, let me put a different one. All right, look at that, guys. The gimbal is moving all around. We might have to do the calibration because it's like kind of from brand new thing. But yeah, let me put my phone and we'll see what to expect. All right, guys, let's see. Okay, I can see everything in the gimbal. You can see it does say, okay, gimbal IMU data, satellite positioning weak, gimbal stuck, gimbal calibration error. Let me take a screenshot. There you go. Yeah, the only other thing I'm thinking, guys, I do have a software, to do the recalibration. I might have to use that, but I can tell all the cables are working. Why I know that? Because watch, when I turn it on, it spins all the way around, right? Now watch. Look at that. It's spinning everywhere. So gimbal is working. It just needs some calibration. So yes, I kind of know what to do now. I need to go back on my computer to plug this thing and use a software. But you know what? I'm going to end this video here because I have a different video I will be posting where I will be doing that process. So maybe go back on the previous video so I don't have to, keep doing the same thing on every video. That way it'll make sense. So anyway, I'll let you guys go. Watch the other video to do the process on calibration. But yeah, other than that, you can see gimbal is working perfect. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you think you learned something new from my video, I would appreciate if you can subscribe my channel to help support and help motivate my channel so I can come up with newer ideas to help you guys. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.